to a brand new episode of The Workplace Dude. My name is Engin. I'm here today with Jeroen. And you might have noticed that Richard is here. Richard is, unfortunately couldn't make it. He's with a client. But you've already probably noticed that I am speaking English for the first time because we have a guest today all the way from Germany, Mr. Jannik Reinhard. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. Hope you as well.
Yes. For the people that don't know you yet, can you tell us something about yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jannik Reinhard. I'm 23 years old and I'm a solution architect in the workplace area. I'm working in a big chemical company in Germany. And additionally to my solution architect task for in the workplace area, I also I'm the technical lead for an AIOps initiative. It's artificial intelligence for IT operation, where we try to use analytics and machine learning to optimize our IT environment and the whole operation.
Okay. Up till now, we didn't have much AI spoken actually on the show. We usually talk about the modern workplace, but AI is really coming in lately. It's getting bigger and bigger, right?
Mm. Yeah, exactly. So, I think it brings a lot of opportunities. Intune provides a lot of data. It also collects a lot of data from clients. You see the status of the device management, but I think no one of us is able to have every client, every report within Intune on track and monitor this every day. And this is exactly the strength of machine learning and AI, to see it if you have an issue or if you have an anomaly in your environment, and then can notify and directly react if something happens.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Nice. Welcome. Today we're going to have a lot of cool subjects. But first, let's talk about Jeroen's sweater.
I got what away? I'm wearing my MS Paint Microsoft sweater because Engin is 51 days before Christmas.
51 freaking days until Christmas. I'm so excited. 51 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't expect it from someone like me, but I'm a big fan of Christmas. Christmas songs, Christmas movies, just Christmas. It gives me a warm feeling inside. I like it.
The relaxed time in the year. The shutdown of everything. That's nice.
I want to show you something because we just talked about AI. And just last Wednesday I was in Amsterdam in a parking lot, and there I saw this license plate. So this German people, man, woman, I don't know, doesn't believe in AI.
Looks like.
So that's why. Okay.
What I know is that the first part of the license plates are always connected to the town they're in, right?
Exactly. The first part is the town or the region. The second part is a random. You can select two letters, and the third one is some random numbers.
Yeah. Okay, because in the Netherlands it's just all random.
All random, really? Okay.
All random. Just. Okay, that's it. And then I think in Belgium, I don't know if you've been a lot in Belgium. In Belgium, almost every license plate starts with the number 1.
Okay.
And occasionally starts with the number 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Interesting.
Why don't you ask me?
Next time we're in Belgium, we're going to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I believe that Jeroen, you had something to show us, a little demo.
Yeah, just a little. a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I don't know. Microsoft announced that they will support Linux in endpoint Intune. Excuse me.
Name change.
Made a mistake.
The bad word.
Yeah. Woo. And so I just played a little bit with Linux, Ubuntu in this case. So what I want to show you is I can just share one thing at a time. So I have to share my wall screen maybe. Now is that suitable or not?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical, sorry. Let's see if I can share everything.
I usually don't cut these parts out because I want them to all to be natural. So if something doesn't work, the viewers and the listeners just have to wait. But thankfully it worked. Big screen, by the way.
Yeah, that's a big screen. But so now I can see. Okay, now I can see myself on the left to see what I'm sharing. Okay. Oh fuck! I got Teams on.
Language.
Sorry. So on the left side we have Ubuntu. What is it? 22.04, I think. And if you go inside Endpoint Manager, we have devices, and then we see the Linux Penguin. And as you can see, my Ubuntu device has been enrolled. No OS version, whatever. And now I was hoping for that we can put some, that we can deploy some applications or configuration, etc. But the only thing what we can do is compliance policies. Sorry.
Oh, so just to make sure that it complies to the rules of Intune.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you can do is just the normal compliance policies, minimum version, maximum version. These are the two versions that are supported in Linux or in Intune. And what you can do is with conditional access, you can do a verification of if the Linux device is compliant according to your compliance, of course. And if so, then they can access, for example, office.com or whatever. So this is the only thing what I can do. But in Linux, we need to have Microsoft Edge. And that's working just normal, nothing special. And we have to install the Microsoft Intune application. And here we can sign in.
Is it the same as the company portal app?
Yeah. And here we can see that the compliance should be, come on, compliant.
Nice. Looks really minimal, but I think it's a good first step that we have this integration, and I'm sure that much more functionalities will be added in the next couple of months.
Yeah, and the other thing we just published was the Chrome OS thingy.
Yeah, the Chromebook,
Yeah. So we have to buy a Chromebook, or somebody knows if we can if we can run Chrome OS in a Hyper-V or whatever. That should be fine.
Oh, that's cool. Because I believe that the latest version of Intune is now at 22.10, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I believe that Jannik, you posted a blog post about it not so long ago.
Exactly. Yes, I posted a blog post where I talk about the workplace-related new features, and one feature I described was the Chrome the new Chrome feature, but I did not test it because I did not have a Chromebook. But I checked it a little bit more in detail, how it works, and my understanding was you have to establish a connector. This means you don't enroll a Chrome OS device. You have to enroll it or have to manage this with the management of Google for these Chrome devices, and you only have a connector to get some additional information into Intune. But I guess it's also the first step, and it will grow over time, like it's currently on Mac. It also starts really simple, and every new release we see Microsoft add new features for Mac management. And I guess the same will also happen for Linux and Chrome OS.
Yeah, I know that Peter Daalmans wrote an article. He bought a Chromebook. Why? I don't know.
That's the thing, because Chrome OS is not something that you can. I've never worked with Chrome OS. It's not something that you can download like Windows or Linux and then install it on any device you want, right?
I also have no big experience with Chrome OS, but my understanding is that it's married with specific hardware. This means you have it by like a MacBook, but I'm not an expert in this area. I'm in total Mac and Windows guy.
Me as well.
All of us. We're all Microsoft dudes here.
Yeah. But Peter wrote a little article about setting up and etc. for Chrome. So that's I wanted to show you.
Okay. Anything new changes? I believe that Microsoft announced that they're going to change their names. A lot of things are going to change, having name changes. Like we can't call it MEM anymore.
Yeah, MEM is a bad word now. We have to call it Intune.
Yeah.
Again,
we had a hashtag MEMBeer. What are we going to do with that right now?
I don't know.
In beer.
Yeah, Intune beer.
Intune beer. Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds not as good.
No. And also
sounds not smoothly. Member, hashtag member is better than hashtag Intune beer or whatever.
Because we had the member.nl registered, but we didn't do anything with it yet.
Yeah, I already cancelled it.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, sorry.
But that is also something that I always bothered with Microsoft. They keep changing names, and it doesn't take long. A lot of programs will just take like a year or two before they change name. But with Microsoft, they change on the fly. Or is it something that I just noticed?
Yeah, I think it's in general behavior, but it also brings some challenges if you have tools or self-developments which is named MEM or it's MEM related. You all have to rename everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everybody has to rename their blog post as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Office is also dead. Yeah. You can't call it Office anymore. The name Office, Microsoft Office, is just Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft 365.
Microsoft 365, exactly. So I don't know if I'm going to be happy with that, because a lot of websites are still called something with Office. A lot of blog posts still with Office.
Yeah.
Control H, and then
MEM replace with Intune.
MEM replaced with Intune.
Find MEM replaced with Intune. Whatever. Yeah. So was there something else what's announced the last 2 weeks, or let me think.
I said that I was going to buy the Service Laptop 5 last time. I'm so disappointed in the hardware. I don't know if you saw it, Jannik. I don't know if you're a fan of the Service hardware line.
You mean the Surface 9? or the
yeah, also
In general.
in general.
Yeah, in general, in my professional life, I also use Surface. I have a Surface Pro 8, and I'm really happy with it. But it has one disadvantage, and this is a really loud fan. But as I understood, this was optimized with a new series, but I didn't test it. I didn't have a Surface 9.
Because I've seen the reviews of the new hardware line, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a big Microsoft fan, but the new hardware line is kind of disappointing because the Surface Laptop 4 looked very similar like the Surface Laptop 3, and the Surface Laptop 5 looks exactly like the Surface Laptop 4. And I know it's about the inside that matters, but the outside should also change.
Yeah, this is right, but Apple has the same philosophy. Sometimes they have a design, they have it for 2 years, and then they change it.
Yeah.
And they change the camera positions.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can't you can't make that. You can't. It doesn't count. It has to. It has to be true.
True.
So I won't be buying the Surface Laptop 5, and it does break my heart, but I'm not going to work with a Surface anymore.
That sweater of yours, is it not a Surface sweater?
Oh, my leg.
Yeah. So you are not allowed to wear that anymore.
Well, I would love to pull it out, but YouTube will censor it and we'll get demonetized. So no.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anything else?
We have the Ignite. Anything else about the Ignite that happened last? Any news?
Not really, I think.
No.
Yeah, maybe I have a topic which is really interesting. The support of software updates now for macOS. I think it's open again new doors and make the the management of macOS devices more professional.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. What do you mean about that?
You're now able to manage the software update of macOS devices with Intune. This means for software updates of the OS version, you can now use Intune to manage the whole thing. This was probably missing before.
Okay, and
you already had it. You already had it for iPhones and iPads for the iOS.
Yeah.
To manage the updates, so you were sort of in control for the updates.
Yeah.
And now you can also do it for macOS.
Exactly. You have different behaviors, what you can configure, if it will be installed immediately, if it downloads, and the user can decide. It's really cool implemented.
Yeah.
Well, I know for the iOS that you have some options in Intune, but you didn't have a lot of options. It's just either download the updates immediately or not at all. And my issue was because I'm at a client right now that has a lot of iOS devices. I believe about 600, and we have the option that. When a phone checks in, it should immediately update. Unfortunately, it does not happen. And apparently it's because there are a couple of conditions that it needs to be met with. And that is, one, it needs to be on Wi-Fi. And two, it needs to be plugged in.
Yeah, that's Apple thing.
That's an Apple thing. And Is this still going on? Is it also with the Mac OS?
That I don't know.
I can also not answer.
I don't have a Mac.
Yeah, well, I do have a Mac, and I didn't test it actually yet. I don't have a Mac. My son has a Mac. My 10-year-old kid has a. I found it somewhere. Someone wasn't using it, so I just fuck it, give it to me, and I'll work with it. So I have a Mac at home. It's a paperweight.
Okay.
I'm working with it. Maybe I can test it on there's an autopilot.
Yeah, probably you can. Or has it to be Apple Business managed? No.
I don't know.
No.
It's for ADE devices, automatic device enrollment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to put it in the Apple Business Manager.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Okay.
you can
So
manage it.
there are some conditions that needs to be met with. Okay.
Yeah, some limitations.
Yeah. Okay. Bummer.
Yeah, but I opened the documentation, and there are different configuration possibilities. You can say download and install, download only, notify user, install immediately. Yeah, it's quite cool how you can configure the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know that for the iOS devices, you can also choose which updates you want to install. So you got the option install latest or install 16.0.3 or something.
I believe the latest update is 16.1.
Yeah.
My wife has an iOS device. I don't know. I used an iPhone once. That was the iPhone 4. I used it for a year, and at the end of the year, I threw that phone against the wall because I hated it so much. Never going to use iPhone again.
I got the one right here. This is from the customer, and this is my Android.
I recently bought the Google Pixel 7. Oh look, there you are.
Oh, I see myself.
Yeah. And this one is pretty nice actually. I still need to put it also on Intune actually. I haven't had time. Oh, I almost forgot.
What? Oh yeah. You are a CompTIA certified technical trainer plus.
Yes, I finally got my
Paper.
my certified technical trainer exam.
Yeah.
And I'm so
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. That was completely off topic. Richard is still busy with his theory. What do you say that?
Yeah.
Written exam. So he's still working on that. But hopefully he gets his certification as soon as possible. Also. So that was a little bit off topic. Sorry, I had to celebrate because I'm so happy because I get to be in the MCT program.
Now you can put it on a wall as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my wall. Is that? Did you print that or did you receive that by mail?
Received it by email.
Both of
It's
them?
the original hard copy.
Okay, cool.
But that will take a few months.
Yeah, it will take. In the meantime, I'm just gonna place it.
And then after that, you can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Just for
I read the other day an interesting post on your website, Jannik.
Yeah.
About the analytics capabilities of Intune.
Exactly, yes. This was my latest post.
That was your latest, right?
Yeah, this was my latest post.
Can you tell me something about the post? Maybe the viewer and the listener wants to know something about it.
Yes, the goal of this post was to make a short summary, which analytic capabilities Intune delivered out of the box and which data Intune provides you to work further with. I think with Endpoint Analytics, Microsoft has a really great feature, which delivers out of the box possibilities. You have proactive remediation scripts here. You also write some different blog posts, how you can collect data, how you can analyze data with help of endpoint analytics. It's really nice. But I also describe the log analytics workspace where you can also export data, the data warehouse, the graph API. I think there are a lot of different possibilities to get data out of Intune, but to also have out-of-the-box possibilities. But as I already mentioned in the beginning, I'm not a fan from dashboards and stuff like this. I'm the fan to get alerts, to have a machine or a machine learning algorithm who analyze the data and only notify you in the case of an issue. Because I think every one of us knows you have thousands of different reports in Intune, and who is able to have everything on monitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, logs is not. There are too many logs to check if you're looking for something special.
Yeah, this is right.
Or you have to build it or borrow it from other community people.
Or you just have a good monitoring tool, or play with Power BI.
Yeah. But Power BI is then also additional dashboard. I also like Power BI. It's really easy to build stuff. Also for Intune, you have the data warehouse, which you can really easily connect to Power BI. But then you have one additional dashboard, what someone has to use.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Airplane.
Is that airplane falling down?
Yeah.
Crashing?
Airplane. You can hear it?
Yeah,
we can hear it. Sounds strange a little bit.
Fuck hell.
Language.
Sorry. Listen to this. We live in the Netherlands. We are allowed to do that.
Yeah, I also said fuck just a minute ago, so it doesn't matter actually. Great.
Yeah. Sorry?
Something they will say? Oh, shoot. What? Go ahead.
I was thinking about another topic, but I don't know anymore.
No, that's all the topics we had for today.
Yeah, it's not that much.
No.
Nothing happens.
It's quiet at the front.
Yeah.
Are you working on
Germany?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
How's life in Germany?
Yes, the weather will become colder. It's starting. The winter is starting. But yeah, it's nice, more or less. Hopefully, the Corona situation will not increase so much. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
In which part do you live anyway?
Sorry?
In which part do you live?
I live in Rheinland-Palatin. It's on the southwest of Germany.
Black Forest, that way.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the Palatin forest.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I know something. I know a little bit of German.
Nice.
A little bit.
We Netherlands, we Dutch people can speak a little bit German. A little bit. We know some words here and there. Is it also the same way around? Do Germans?
Yes. As preparation for this session, I tried to look some of your videos to see about what you're talking about, and it's some words I can understand, but then are also some words I cannot. Did not understand what you mean with it, but it's similar to German sometimes.
Yeah. So if I ask Jeroen, alles goed?
Yeah, alles goed.
Yeah,
alles goed.
It does sound the same actually.
Yeah.
If you go on holiday to Denmark, for example, Denmark is not German or not Dutch, but we have all like the same. What's called in English? The Germaanse taal, just like the German language piece. And if you're watching, if you're in Denmark watching a movie in English or in English, and they subtitling it in Danish, then you can. For us, I can read that a little bit. So if you turn off the sound, then I probably know what they are saying in the movie. So
you can pick it up then. Okay. Do they have also the same Western alphabet like we have 26, or do they have more characters?
Germany
has a couple more.
Characters.
Yeah, Germany has a couple more letters.
It could be we have some special letters for A, U, O, but I think the most of the letters are similar.
And they just called the ringel S, I think.
Yes, also
the double S.
but it's not commonly used. It's only for some exceptional words where it's used, but not so many words.
Cool.
And now is the big question: are you using a German language of Windows or an English version?
It depends. My main workbook is in English. Make it easier to do screenshots and stuff like this. Also, if you write blog posts, make it much easier. But on my private one, it's German.
That's what I always hated, because I always put my windows in English. When I'm at a client, all their OS languages is always in Dutch. And I hate that, because I'm going in control panel, which is configuratiescherm. And I want to find the device manager is I can't even name it what it is.
Apparaatbeheer.
Apparaatbeheer? What the fuck?
I'm a one who if I search something, I always use the start menu and type in what I want to do. And if you change the language, you have to think about how is it called in German. Sometimes not so easy.
Yeah, I always hated it.
Yeah.
I'm with a client right now, a new client I just started this week, and they have that all Dutch, even though most of them. In the Netherlands, 90% of the Dutch people speak English.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they're not switching to English. It's beyond
government.
Yeah, government.
Is all Dutch.
Yeah. Yeah.
The device is there, the OS. Whatever. Okay.
Anyways, I want to thank you, Jannik, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for explaining the part which you do, the AI. Sorry that Richard couldn't make it today, but he has little things to do. So, anything you want to add, Jeroen or Jannik?
No, nothing from my side. Thank you for being here. It was a pleasure, and hope we hear us soon again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe we will see you somewhere at a conference or whatever.
Yes.
Hopefully. In person.
In person. True. Okay. Then
I wish you a very nice weekend to all of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a nice weekend.
Stick around after the show. We're going to have a little bit of chat after it.
A little.
Okay. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.